Okay. Now we are going to discuss second topic. Now we are going to discuss second topic in the second chapter. What is that? Trends in population growth in India. What is trends in population growth? So this simple, this very unimportant question for you in as per IP, but it's a good one. You have to go through once. So what is the population trend? That means how the population has been increasing since long period. So this is a concept, complete concept of this talks about how the population has changing from 1881. So from since 1881, how the population has been changing. The complete answer is this for this question. So in 1881, there is only 23 crores of people. In 1881, only in what I'm talking about, India's population. India's population. In 1881, there is only 23 crores. Now, in 2011, we have 121 crores. So, is it clear? In 1881, there is only 23 crores. In 2011, we have 121 crores of people living in India. So, this is complete first and last statistics. There are many statistics in the middle of this area. You can see in the textbook. Okay, I will send you the PDF today evening or tomorrow. Okay, by next class you will get the PDF. You can go through the complete statistics in between 1881 to 2011. So, and one more thing, in India, if this is India and for suppose example, this is India and this is world. So the total area of world is 100. If total area is total area of land in world is 100, India has 2.5% of the area. So India have 2.4% of world's area. Okay, and this is talking about area. I'm talking about area. Now we'll talk about population. If world's total population is 100, India is having 17.5% of population are living only in India. Okay, got it? In terms of area, India is having 2.5% of the total area of world, and in terms of population, India is having 17.5% of the total population of the world. Okay, so here WHO, the WHO is expecting India to be in first place in 2050 with 17% of population. By 2050, India is going to be in first place in terms of population with 17.5% of the world's population. And you see, in 2001, as per 2001 census, we have 102. As per 2001 census, we have 102 crores, and as per 2002 crores, and as per 2011 we have 121 crores. As per 2011 we have 121 crores, and you have few more statistics in the textbooks. You need not by heart at all, and you have to by heart only 2 statistics as per examination point of view, and that statistics are this one. As As per 2001, we have 101 crores of population in India, and as per 2011, we have 121 crores of population in India. And one more point to write. As per WHO expectations, India would be in first place in terms of population in the year by year 2050. Okay, and this complete this complete trend, population trend in India is divided into 4 stages, Nana. This is complete trend of population trend is divided into 4 stages. Now, how many stages? 4, divided into 4 stages. First, in first stage, that is 1901 to 1921, and this is phase 1. And second one, 1921 to 1951. This is phase 2. And next one, 1951 to 1981. This is third stage, and fourth stage is up to 2011. 1981 to 2011. So, this is the trends in population of India is divided into 4 stages, and the first stage is between 1901 to 21. Next stage is 21 to 51. Next stage is 51 to 81, and next stage is 81 to 2011. And this is complete concept of our trends in population of India. Okay, now we'll shift to next concept, Amma. So, by only listening to my class, you can't go for exam. You can't write any exam in economics. Just I am a guide to. I am here to only. I will guide you only. By this is not mathematics. By just sitting in the class, you can't. You can prepare, and you can directly sit in the exam and you can score 75 by 75 in mathematics. But here in economics, especially second year economics, there is no such type of things, and you have to listen, and I am here to give you only 40%. So just by listening my class, you can't write exam. So 60% of effort should be done by the students only. So this is a completely theoretical one, and there is lot of things to remember, and you have to by heart few rates, and you have to by heart few statistics, and you have to by heart all the side headings of the essay questions. There are many homework to be done in this intermediate second year economics. So don't be so relaxed, Nana. You have to concentrate my class. By listening my class, you will know what is what, and by studying you can write exam. That's it, Nana. This is complete concept of second question. Now we will discuss about third concept, Nana. What is the third concept? population. So here, if population, there is rapid growth of population in India. There is a population explosion in India. So, what are the reasons behind population explosion? The question is mainly about what are the reasons for rapid growth of population in India. So, we'll see what are the reasons you are thinking. So, we'll talk about what are the reasons now. So, causes for death rate, the decline of death rates. This is also the death rate in India is getting lower and lower and by the past years. So this is also a reason for population explosion. And what is the control of epidemics? The first one, causes for decline in first one is decline in death rate. So, in earlier days, many people, there is birth rate, high birth rate, and there is high death rate. Now, these days, the people, the birth rate has come low, and death rate has come very low. So, what is the reason? So, first reason is the government have much control over epidemics. We know now we are facing a pandemic. So in earlier days also people faced many epidemics. What are the epidemics? That is just like cholera, smallpox, SARS, MERS. All these are danger diseases once upon a time. Now the government have complete control over all these health conditions and all these pandemics, and we have good health facilities these days. So this made decline in death rates. This made decline in death rates. What is the first point, Nana? What is the first point? Control of epidemics. Control of epidemics. And second point is growth in income levels. Growth in income levels. Growth in income levels. In earlier days, people not used to get good jobs and not used to get enough employment there. And these days, the government has taken many measures in such a way that Paniki Ahara Pathakam, employment schemes, and by these schemes, the government, many people are getting employment and they are able to earn a little bit of money which the people can lead their life. And one more thing, these days we have all the medical facilities, and in every mandal headquarters we have primary health centers, and doctor is working there, and nurses are working, and many ASHA workers are working for the welfare of the people. And due to this also, the people income levels has increased. So if income level is increased, how the death rate will be decreased? You may get it out. So if we have good and enough money, what you will do? You will take good food, and you will be in a hygiene place, and you will have good clothing, and you will take all the care regarding your health. Okay, that's why they included as one of the point. Next one, third one, control of famines. Control of famines. Control of famines. So control of, sir, what is a famine? So in earlier days, we used to get famines, and many people used to die because of this famines. So what is a famine, sir? In Telugu it is called karuvu. So we can also call it as drought. సో కరువు ప్రాంతాలు అంటారు, there you don't get sufficient water to cultivate. You don't because of this, if there is no water, there will be no crops at that place, and there is no crops, there will be no food. So completely depends on water. So if drought is occurred, many people used to die. What is that? There is a lot of scarcity of food, and many people used to die without food. Okay, and now there is no such a type of droughts. Why? Because the India is now self-sufficient. Even if you are in a if you get a drought, we have good enough reserves. We have self-sufficiency already. If we have a drought for 1 year, we have food for 1 year. Without doing anything, we have sufficient food in the country, and now India became self-sufficient in terms of food and all the things. And next concept is improved medical facilities. What is the fourth point, Nana? Improved medical facilities. Improved medical facilities. Improved medical facilities. In earlier days, there was no good medical, not good. We don't have medical facilities at all. So now this is completely different these days. We have very good health facilities and what is that? Medical facilities. If anything happen, we have 108 services, 104 services, and we have many doctors and availability. Doctors availability is there now. In earlier days, there is no such type of thing. So if anything happen, there is someone to help us, and there is some doctors available and medical facilities are available. Now fourth point is write it. Are you writing? Next point, the fifth point, impact of economic growth. Impact of economic growth. Economic growth. So, due to economic growth, there is a lot of impact of economic growth in the population. So due to this economic growth, the employment has increased, the standard of living the people has increased, and all the knowledge levels has increased, and this is many changes has happened in the country. So due to the economic growth, the people is getting good employment, and the people, the number of employees, the number of people working in the country has increased due to this economic growth. And one more thing, the government has taken many programs like special poverty alleviation programs like Paniki Ahara Pathakam, Karuvu Pani. And in villages, you might be hearing all these things, and good water facilities, and good drainage facilities, and all these things, all these things, and all these schemes, and all the social facilities has taken by government. So due to this, the people death rate has declined. So we have done with the 5 topics, Nana, and causes of rapid growth of population. You have a few more concepts here, so I can't continue in this video. In next video, I will explain the continuation of this question. Okay, bye.